Don't go nowhere. Wait a minute.
I guess you guessed it. I'm finna hit me a block or two.
All right. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Hey, hey, hey.
Lappydog.
And I'm gonna sing a song for you.
It's Lappydog.
Show you a thing or two. You have fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing.
Got the old dream catcher. Old gold get out. Finna bust a move. I'll show y'all where I'm going in a minute, but I'm gonna try play around with some camera angles. You guys let me know what you think about that. Got me some 100% gas. Anybody else run that? 87 100% gas. It's not 100% octane, but it's 100% gas. 87 octane. So I got my gloves on. Supposed to be 60 degrees, but of course on that mountaintop it's definitely gonna be a little chillier. Give you a halfway an idea. I guess you see the Shell station up there. Alright.
Alright, alright, alright. Okay, okay.
Don't know. I am on 411. Highway 411. And I'm finna do something. It is Saturday, November the doggone 28th, I think that's what it is. Saturday, November the 28th. I just got through going to my son's game. I went to his game last night in Red Bank, Tennessee, which is just right on the other side of Chattanooga on Highway 53 and 27. And good game. I think it was end of the game was 42 us, 7 them. I thought there was the police sitting right there. But that's usually kind of how it's been. We got a lot of people beat up. You know, people playing hurt. Got some that cannot play because they're hurt. But man, we got a bench like no other. This will be our 8th year going to the state, and we're playing Milan. I'm not exactly sure where Milan is. I want to say Memphis area, but I'm not sure. Playing Milan, Tennessee, at Tennessee Tech Friday, I think it's the 4th, Friday the 4th at 11 o'clock. So if any of you guys around that Crossville, Cookville, Nashville, I mean, just out there want to, you know, see some good high school football, I may end up staying the whole daggone weekend because there's going to be plenty of football to be had. Look at that old car. Oh, man, I like that. But there's going to be plenty of football to be had. Kind of proud of my son. I ain't kind of proud of him. I am proud of him. He had a hell of a game last night, boy. I'm telling you. That bad boy handed him that ball in that jet sweep. And I'm telling you now, he caught a rabbit. I guess y'all noticed where I just turned on Highway 129. I usually go in on 129 through Foothills Parkway. I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a glimpse of, you know, if you're coming up 411 from from the South Chattanooga area, you can jump on Highway 72 and I'll show you where that comes out. Or you can make a right on the Highway 129 off 411. I'm coming from the Alco Merville side, so I drop down, make a left. And this right here is essentially, you keep on going straight, and it is the tail of the dragon. So, you see I got my gloves on. They're not turned on, but I got them on my hands. They're pretty warm without the power being on. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So, pretty well designed gloves. And then you add the battery, the 7-volt battery, and turn the juice on them bad Oscars, boys. Shoot, you got you some daggum crispy toenails or crispy fingernails. I do have my socks on, but as again, I do not have them turned on. But I'm here to daggum tell you now, you turn that juice on them bad boys, and you're gonna have some daggum pig feet smelling. You be riding after there, and you think you smelling pig feet. They be cooking if you got them on the wrong temperature. But this little stuff like this I like to take with me. What they say, you better to have it and not need it, and need it and not have it. So I've got my Hannigan trailer hooked up. I've got my freeze out long johns on. I do not have the top, but I love my bottoms. As a matter of fact, I like them so much I bought 2 pairs. So, cause I got 2 motorcycles, so I got one in each pair just in case you're out riding and it starts to get a little cold. You can go ahead and slip them on. I just like to be ready. And but I wear these long johns, you know, to my son's football games. I wear my battery-powered socks to my son's football games and these gloves. I mean, because if you sitting up in them stands and it's pretty cold and windy, man, I mean, if you're not being active and moving and jumping around and all that, you can get cold real quick. So this just kind of helps out. That's one reason why I didn't want the battery power that you plug up to the motorcycle, because I wanted to be mobile. You know, I got a buddy of mine that's got a fishing boat, and I don't go fishing that much, but it seems like he don't want to go fishing unless it's cold outside. I guess that's, I don't know if it's good biting or what the deal is, but you know, I go out with him and man, you freeze your doggone toenail off and your fingertip tips off. So I put these on and go fishing, and you just ain't tethered to the motorcycle. To make a long story short there, but not to say the way I'm doing it is the best way, the only way, is just my way. It's the lappydog way. Huh? There's always more than one way to skin a polecat. Do you ever get with some of these guys and they tell you, you know, they run these lights or they run those bars or they got that seat and they just, there ain't no other seat or no bars or no lights except the ones they got, and everybody everybody should do what they do. Man, there's all kind of products out there, and there's all kind of products that work. Now, the ones that I've got, I do a lot of electric connection stuff. I like the product. I like the guys that I deal with, man. Ain't nothing like spending your money and the people that you spend the money with treat you good, you know. So they've always treated me good, and old Lewis and Casey and that. And I ain't got no problem spending my money, but I like the products. I mean, shoot. And I like the service. I mean, I go in there with a problem, and it ain't got nothing to do with his product, and he'll daggum help me troubleshoot it. And if he got something that'll heal it, he'll damn jump in there and he'll fix it. And you just about got to twist his arm to daggone take some money. Oh, Lewis now, man, you better take his couple dollars. I mean, time is money. You know, he's giving me his time, and I don't mind giving him my money, especially if it's going to do something that's going to help me in the long run. And another thing I like about him, he don't mind sitting you down and showing you what he done. If you get you another one, you might be able to do it yourself. Now where you going to find that? You know, because when I was having problems with my suspension and I kept bottoming out, so he was kind of telling me about dumping the fluid out, pumping up the doggone, making sure the shock is full of the hydraulic. And then he said, well, you know what, Slappy, you're a big guy, man. If you pull a trailer and you ride 2 up, you might be a candidate for a damn Traxxion suspension, just a better upgraded suspension. And I have looked into it throughout the years, but I'm one of them guys, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm like, well, shoot, I'm just going to ride it. And then when I started feeling myself bottoming out, boom, I was hitting that daggone bump stop. I was hitting that bump stop like crazy. Corvette. And I said, shoot, I'm going to he told me to give Max a call, gave Max a call. And he told me what it was and kind of really almost talked to me a little bit about, what size am I, what kind of trailer, what kind of ride do I do? Do I ride 2 up? Ask you those things and gave me a doggone suspension. I got the big boy front shocks. I did not get the cartridges. That is the real deal Holyfield, them cartridges. But I got the big boy front springs, got the do-it-yourself, if you will, spring kit. But I did get the big boy shock, the braided line. What else he gave me with that thing? Come with the shock and the spring, the big boy spring, and the shock has different settings where you can, you can adjust them. I mean, it's adjustable, so you can definitely kind of fine-tune it. And he marked it, after we talked about it, he marked it of which ring to put the clamp on, for what I was, looking for. But anyway, I am riding on it. I finally got a chance to do a real good road trip on it when I went to Key West. And I'm here today, I'm going to tell you, that money well spent. I am not bottoming out anymore. And once I get up here on this Dragon, I'll stiffen it up to kind of give it a nice, tight, suspension where I can, go through these curves and it's not going to give me no kind of recoil, nothing like that. So, with pumping the air, I call it air, pumping the hydraulic in there, right now I'm running on about 3. When I go through there, I pump it up around 10 to kind of stiffen it up a little bit. So, anyway, this is on Highway 129 on a Saturday. I'm not sure what the temp is right now, but the high is only supposed to get around 60. Got my leather coat on. I got all my little things that should keep me warm. And look at that old Chevelle Malibu. There's a 4-door job too. And we just easing along. I'm gonna pop back on here when I get near that 72. I want Woodrow to see where it comes out at. All right.
Huh?
All right, Woodrow, this is where you came out. You go 72 west. Oh, my Lord, what's going on here? They doing something up here real good. I don't know what that was about, but it's over here by the Dragon pit stop. They got all kind of vehicles. I guess they gonna be on this Dragon tearing it up. Maybe I'll go up here in one of these little cutaways and set up shop. Video folks riding. It's gonna be I sure wish they doggone had some food up here, man. Shoot, since that COVID, they quit doggone doing the food thing, and shoot, I like to go up here and kind of eat me a sandwich every now and then. But that's where you come out on 72, Woodrow and Water Dog. I'll be back. Come on. All right, we coming out a little bit, getting closer to the tail. No trucks with trailers over 30 feet allowed past this point. Man, if you made it to this point and you got a truck with a trailer, I guess there's a couple of boat ramps you can turn that thing around, but look at the water kind of, they done got the dam full, got the water backed up. Be a good time to see a bear sight on that low water. He'd be out there fishing, swiping them old salmons. I'm sure there ain't no salmons in there, but swiping them old bluegills and guppets and whatever else is swimming around in there. You can see them bears out there all the time around this time of year. I love looking at that waterway coming out through here, boy. It kind of get your blood churning pretty good. Get you warmed up to, you know, you about ready to have to go to work. It's about time to go to work, Michael James. I've seen bears on that doggone water line and that tree line many a times. I'm just proud to say I hadn't seen none on this side of the road while I'm coming through here, but what is that? Is that one? That gum bush? I've seen something messing around down in there. I'm not sure what that was. It's kind of funny sometimes you shooting these videos and you know you kind of looking forward at the road and keeping your eyes on the road, and you kind of, you know, using your peripheral to see scenery, and especially if you just relaxing and you go back to do your editing and you be like, man, look at that. I ain't see that when I went by. But there goes the 129 Harley Davidson shop, old Dietrich and Randolph. When y'all come down here, y'all can go in there and buy you a couple of them $100 shirts. Add to your t-shirt collection. You know, I was kind of joking with my buddy Randolph out there in Pensacola. Some of the guys I used to ride with, the road dogs, they all got Harleys now. And nice Harleys at that, but they all got Harleys now. So they rode to Pensacola. I mean, they rode from Pensacola down to Key West about a week before I did. And I was trying to catch up with them, but, you know, it's kind of hard to catch up with folks. When they got a group, I got a group, and it just, you know, everybody's on different time. But I was kind of proud to see them guys, you know, take a good old road trip like that. They kind of them sport bike guys, man, where they daggum teared up on them sport bikes for many years. That's kind of how I met them on my sport bike, Dietrich. He had a shop, did a little customized, and all of them had nice bikes, man. They had them, they had them nice, man. That's back when I had my old 9, and kind of below their standards, if you ask me. But they was real helpful, man. Chris did a whole lot of customizing on my bike, and Dietrich, he kind of helped me work on it. And for that matter, Clay Connection, Clay. Make a long story short, Clay, he did some helping on my bike, but good friends that I made down there. But anyway, back to the story. They rode from Pensacola, and when I guess went all the way down 98, dropped down on I guess 27, whatever it is that runs down the coastline, and they go all the way down. And I guess they wanted to make up some time, so they end up getting on the Alligator Alley down on 75. So they said they stopped at every Harley Davidson shop along the way. I'm like, for what? I mean, they're just buying t-shirts and this and that and that and this. I'm like, my goodness gracious. I couldn't got nowhere, you know, like that. But, you know, ain't nobody in no rush. But is there any other motorcycle culture or motorcycle brand like Suzuki or Can-Am riders? Indian, I think Indian may do it. Y'all let me know, because the question I'm asking is there any other motorcycle brand of people, I don't even know how to even say it, that runs around and stop at every dealership? Like I got a Honda GoldWing. I don't run to every cotton picking Honda GoldWing dealership. Well, Honda shop is looking for a daggum GoldWing shirt or some Honda apparel. I mean, I've never done it. For that matter, I've had Kawasaki's and I got a Suzuki M109. I don't think I have not one damn piece of equipment that says Suzuki on it. Not that I don't like my motorcycle, but it kind of seems strange to me. But it may be normal. But I've heard people say, "Slappy, we gonna ride with you, man." I said, "Oh shit, well come on." And he said, "Well, don't when you go down there, man, if I see a Harley shop, I won't stop and get me something." I said, "Okay." And then he said, "Yeah, well, I like to stop at all the Harley shop." I said, "So you mean tell me you want us to stop at every Harley shop that we see going down the interstate?" He said, "Yeah, I just like to go in there for a few minutes and grab a shirt." I said, "Hey, man, you might want to ride with somebody here." I think I'm not fit to be stopping at every Harley shop and pick up nothing. Am I wrong? You know, not to be mean, but sometimes I be trying to get there. When we went to California, can you imagine stopping at every Harley shop to try to go get a daggone bandana or a head wrap or a box of condom says Harley Davidson? I don't know, but I thought that was funny. But I do know it's a Harley thing. I mean, there go a trail right there, Thumper. I do know there's a thing where they like to stop at every Harley dealership and grab them some daggum some kind of apparel. Now, I believe I may have about 4 shirts that say Honda on now, and probably have only wore it about 4 times. I do know I got a sweatshirt that says it, but anyway, but yeah, ride it. Hey, do what you want, man. Really, it's funny to me, but yeah, I mean, if that what tickles your fancy, hell, stop at all of them. Go in there and buy you a damn $100 shirt. You might get something on the clearance rack. Big as I am, ain't nothing on my clearance rack nowhere. I go up here to the Tail of the Dragon and get a couple of that daggone long sleeve shirts. I like to get the long sleeve shirts because, when I'm riding, preferably light gray or white. Well, if I'm riding in the summertime, I just don't like that direct sun beaming down on my skin. But, man, you talking about a t-shirt cost you $50 damn. If you're lucky, if you can find one in your size, $50 for a cotton picking t-shirt. But that the prints on it, but that's what we want. We want to have that shirt to say, "Hey, we was there. Look at me." That's what I call a look at me moment. Look at me. I'm Slappy. Well, let me be quiet, man. Maybe I can throw some music in your ear. I'm going to go up here to the Dragon Depot and see if anybody's up there hanging around. But I'm going to stop at the Lookout Mountain. I guess you might be able to see that dam over there. I'm going to stop and have a look-see at that dam. And then keep on pushing. I'm going to get me a nice Kia boy. Nice Kia boy picture of me on this GoldWing and my trailer rounding off this old car tire. Yeah, I got a car tire. I know I don't talk about it a whole bunch because there's so much other things that I talk about, man. I really enjoy riding. I could tell you about a whole lot of stuff that goes on with my motorcycle, but I don't really push it because everybody don't ride a car tire and everybody don't need to, but I do. I enjoy it. It don't bother me, but I ain't gonna shove it down your throat. I take so many trips and been to so many places, I can talk your ear off just about some of the places I've been to and can get real enthusiastic about those places. And I I can give you about 5 minutes on a car tire, what size, a name, brand or two, and then let's just talk about something else. All right, you guys. Let's go on up here to the look at spot.
Huh?
Them boys are humming out here, y'all. Woo! I'm kind of sitting here on this dragon tail, just kind of rounded off some tires here. Figured I'd go ahead and hang out a little bit on Saturday. Such a pretty day. Shoot some video. They was tearing it up here a minute ago. Now they done kind of calmed down. There ain't a whole lot of people up here, but you don't need a whole lot of people for me to have fun. Here we go. Slow compared to what's been coming through here. Well, they got some, what the hell they called a Lamborghini. What is that orange car? Shoot, I can't. Had the Lambo doors on it. They got him out here, y'all. We chilling. Brought me a sandwich out here just so I can have me a little something to nibble on. I'm sitting out here in these woods. I hope it ain't something out there looking at me like I'm a sandwich. Well, I'm gonna tell the dragon. Figured I'd get some video of them bad boys catching it right through here, but yeah, let's get up and go.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow.